Harry Redknapp has had a long career, hasn't he? From his years in football to more recently, of course, winning I'm a Celebrity. And he's now sharing those stories with a few famous faces in a new podcast. Harry Redknapp joins me now. Harry, that's the quietest I've ever seen Piers Morgan. You managed to get a word in. Well done.
Well, I must be honest, Lorraine. I had a little spell of getting a few words in, but he took over again later on as usual.
Oh, well, of course he would. But what a great idea for a podcast. It's about football, of course, but so much more than that.
Yeah, it was great fun. We had so many lovely people on that I'd always, wanted to speak to. And when someone suggested the idea to me, I'd only ever done one podcast. I did one with Crouchy, and I enjoyed that. That was great fun with Crouchy. And we did 12, and I think 3 of them would come out. We've got Mark Wright is the latest one, but we've had Piers and we had Rod Stewart already. So got another 9 to come. So they're great fun.
Oh yeah, Rod Stewart, passionate football fan, isn't he? Big Celtic fan. Really passionate about it. And when you talk to people that have got real passion for something, it always is very engaging to listen to, and you learn so much about the person.
Yeah, he was fantastic. I mean, I've always been a great fan of Rod Stewart's anyway. So to actually have an hour chatting away, brilliant for me. I loved it.
And you know what? Football can be brutal, can't it? I mean, we saw that with lovely Frank Lampard at Chelsea. It's a tough business. I mean, it really is. He's going to be fine. He will bounce back, of course he will. But it is tough. Yeah.
We had Frank on one of the podcasts. Yeah. He did one as well, so that was great. But Frank will come back. Listen, he'll learn so much, Lorraine, from his time at Chelsea as manager. And he'll come back stronger and better for that experience. I've got no doubts about that.
Absolutely. It's those kind of things that make you stronger sometimes. They really do. Now, look, you're going to be getting your vaccine today, aren't you, with Sandra, both of you?
Me and Sandra's off today to midday to get the vaccine. So, we're pleased to get that done, and the first one. And then, obviously, we have to wait for the second one. But yeah, we need to get it done. I think it's great if everybody gets the vaccine.
Absolutely. We can't say that often enough. And it's a great relief. It's a great relief. I know that your kids and everybody that knows you will be delighted that that's happening. And how is your lovely Sandra? Is she taking care of you, of course, as she always does?
Absolutely, Lorraine, absolutely. I mean, it's been, it's tough, but, in lockdown for everybody. But, Sandra's a great cook, so I look forward to my dinner every night. She just come round just now. She said, "What do you fancy tonight?" So, put my order in and we have a nice dinner, maybe have one glass of wine, and that's it, really. It's make the most of it. We've got football on all day, football matches, plenty of football to watch, so I'm happy. Sandra's got all the soaps on, so we're keeping happy.
I love you too. It's a perfect relationship. It really, really is. And the football, it's great that we've got it. I mean, it's weird without the crowd. And what I hope is we don't get used to that. Do you know what I mean? Because we want it back.
I don't really ever get used to it, Lorraine. It's just not the same, is it? I mean, listen, it's great. It keeps it something to, it's a good substitute for what we're used to, but it's not the real thing. I mean, football crowds make football. The atmosphere, the crowds cheering, they push players on, they push you that extra yard when you're a player. There's nothing like having crowds in the stadiums. We are missing that badly, but as I say, it's better than nothing what we're getting at the moment, but it's not quite the same as having the fans in there.
No, absolutely. It's very interesting that you said, and you have said this on the podcast and you've talked about it, that because you are so passionate about the game, but you've changed since you left football. You have become maybe a nicer person, I don't know, but certainly less stressed.
No, I'm still the same person, but I think, more relaxed, I think now. It's such a... Listen, I know the rewards are incredible when you're a football manager, don't get me wrong, but the stress that you take home with you. And I used to, when I look back on it, how low I used to get on a Saturday night when we got beat. Yeah. It was quite scary, really, and when you're stuck in a relegation battle and you're trying to get a result and you feel you're letting the fans and everybody, getting down over the results, it's very difficult to switch off. I was lucky. I'd come home, Sandra didn't go to the games, so she didn't drive me mad about, why did you do this today or why did you do that today? That was my run release, really, getting home and spending the time with my wife. But, it can be quite stressful. I know the rewards are great, but it's, You know, it's and when you lose your job like Frank has now, it's a very, very difficult time.
No, it is.
You know?
It's hard. It's hard to pick yourself back up again. That is for sure. Now, look,
Yeah.
we heard you there talking with Mark Wright. For once, not talking about football. You were talking about Strictly. Now, I've got a vision in my mind of you and Sandra dancing round the kitchen together of an evening. Would you not fancy it? I just imagine. I've got this in my mind of the two of you because you're so romantic.
No,
you don't fancy
I'm
it.
not really all that. So I'm going to tell you, I'm not very romantic, really, Lorraine. I wish I was, but no, we're not. I wouldn't be treading on her toes around the kitchen at night. My dancing is not very good, I'm afraid. And as I say, I did. You know, they did actually send Amy came down to dance with me, and we ended up doing a cha-cha-cha around the kitchen. And I think she soon realised I wasn't very good at dancing. But no, that wasn't for me, I'm afraid, Strictly. I love the programme. It's great to watch. Sandra's a great fan of it. But I certainly wouldn't be giving that a go.
Oh, that's a shame. I think I would love to see you in that. Look, you take care of yourself. It is so lovely to see you.
Right.
And you and Sandra you're the couple that we all aspire to be. I think it's amazing that you're so lucky that you found your soulmate, and it's a delight to behold. Thank you so much.
Thank you for keeping us all going every day. We love your programme.
Cheers. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And the podcast, of course, out right now. Don't forget, you can watch full episodes of Lorraine on the ITV Hub and all the best clips, compilations and playlists right here on our channel. Just subscribe now and you'll never miss an upload. Click here to watch another video similar to this one, or click here to head to our channel's homepage to explore all of our exciting videos.